vote. Suppose your town is about to choose a new mayor. How will you do it? You'll vote. Voting is a way to choose. You can vote for favorite books, movie stars, candy bars, or even puppies. If someone wants to be elected mayor, she needs to convince as many people as possible to vote for her. Many people just don't vote. Why not? Maybe they think their vote is like a little drop of water in an enormous ocean. Their vote's only one out of many votes. But sometimes the winner of an election is decided by just a few votes. Who decided who could vote? When this country began, the Founding Fathers wrote a constitution. It said how we would govern ourselves. It said people should vote, but it didn't say who could vote. That was left to each state to decide, and that was a problem. Angry people protested. They wrote letters, they held rallies and made speeches, they marched, were arrested, and went on hunger strikes. Some were killed trying to claim their right to vote. But it took many years, 4 amendments to the Constitution, and several new laws before all citizens 18 years or older were allowed to vote. If you want to vote, you need to register. Where? At your town office. Or you can download a registration form from the internet. Or you might even find a booth set up at a shopping mall or at a political rally. Do you want to join a political party? You've probably heard of Democrats and the Republicans. But you could join the Green Party, the Libertarians, the American First Party, or the Progressives, to name just a few. Or you could be independent and not join any party at all. Before you vote, you'll need to find out about the different candidates. How? Read newspapers, watch TV news, listen to the radio, or surf the internet. Do you agree with their ideas? You might have a chance to hear the candidates debate. You might even be able to ask questions. Before an election, everyone tries to guess who will win. Pollsters ask some of the voters whom they are planning to vote for. Then they estimate who will be the winner, but voters can change their minds. How can you help your candidate win? You can volunteer to answer phones, call voters, address envelopes, or hand out flyers. Campaigns need lots of help, and they need lots of money to help pay for phones, computers, stamps, flyers, and bumper stickers. And most of all, ads and more ads. Where will they find the money? You might want to donate a few dollars to your favorite candidate's campaign. Or maybe you will be invited to a fundraising dinner. Would you like to pay $250 for a fancy hamburger and a chance to meet the candidate? If you donate lots of money, maybe the candidate will listen to you more than to other voters. Is that fair? Does that mean your vote will count more than others' votes? There's a lot of disagreement about this. By the last week of the campaign, everyone is tired, but the candidates make more speeches. They shake more hands and they run more and more ads. Maybe, just maybe, they will convince another few voters to vote for them. Some of these ads can be very misleading. Most voters are assigned a particular place to vote: a school, a library, a church basement, wherever there's space for voting booths. What if you're away on voting day? You can get an absentee ballot in advance. Some places let people vote by mail or on the internet. A few places set up voting machines early, but however you vote, you get just one vote. You can't go back and vote again. In most places, people use voting machines. Many cities and towns are replacing old machines with new electronic ones, but in very small towns, voters still mark paper ballots with a pencil. However you do it, you'll vote in a private booth. No one can see how you vote. When the voting ends, the counting begins. Who will win? Stay close to your TV or radio to find out. Usually a few hours after the polls close, the winner is announced. But wait! What if the election is won only by a few votes? The candidate who lost can ask that the votes be counted again. Then it could take a few days or longer to carefully recount the ballots and find out who really won. At last, the election is decided. In the end, someone does win and someone does lose. You aren't happy? You wish the other candidate had won? Well, remember, the mayor works for everyone, even the people who didn't vote for her. She'll need to listen to all the voters. After she's sworn in, the new mayor will have a few years to do her new job. So, she won't please all the people all the time, but if she does a good job, maybe the voters will elect her again.